Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another one of my Patreon live streams. Today, I am going to be working on my Jump Jump remix that I started last week. But I've made some changes to it since that version you last heard. So, intro and it's pretty much the same, I think. Pretty sure I made it. So I'll just start it from the verse. I don't have any pads or anything. Breakdown is super bare bones at the moment. But I'm gonna go ahead and start playing it from here, and then I'll get to work on it. It still needs a lot of work, but yeah, we'll get there.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy, where the DJ screams. You gotta jump, jump, that's what the bass is for. Gotta jump, jump, if you want more. You gotta jump, jump, when you hear the score. Everybody on the floor. You gotta jump, jump, that's what the bass is for. Gotta jump, jump, if you want more. You gotta jump, jump, when you hear the score. Everybody on the floor.
Yeah, I'll just stop it there since this is basically a repeat of the first section. So yeah, pretty bare bones, like I said. Sorry about dragging the live streaming window. I accidentally did that. Anyway, I'm also not 100% sure about this arrangement, but anyway, as you can hear from last week, I basically made my own chords for the track that kind of harmonized with the vocals. So yeah, I like that a lot more than the other one. The original chords, they were just too fast, you know. Like I think it's here. Yeah, like that just it was just too like bum 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 all the time. I don't like it. So anyway, I think the first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add like a stutter effect to the vocals first.
On the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
On the floor. Everybody on.
Which you.
Everybody on the floor. Everybody. Everybody on the floor. Everybody on the floor. Everybody on the floor.
Hmm. Yeah, that might work. Let's see how it sounds. I'm gonna do the same thing on the lead. Alright, yeah, they're on the offbeat like I thought.
Everybody on the floor.
Oh, Realm? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried the other reverbs you mentioned, but yeah, I don't know. I've been blown away by this reverb. It's just so good sounding. It's pretty easy to use too. I mean, it has pretty limited feature set, I guess, but yeah, and I recently started experimenting with the let me load up a new one so I don't accidentally screw up the settings here. Uh, with the Cosmic one. The way it works is a little weird because it's determined by like the size, the mix, and the feedback is like how long the reverb is. But sounds pretty cool. See if I can get it on these on the lead here. So you can kind of hear what it sounds like. I've never really messed with convolution reverb, but you can get some cool stuff with that, especially since you're uh, sampling real spaces. That's convolution, right? I'm thinking of the right thing. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not really much. I'm not really too picky about reverbs like some people are. I'm just kind of like, oh, that sounds cool. I'll use it. Like for the longest time, I was just using the stock Fruity Reverb 2, and when I got Realm for free from Native Instruments, I was like, I guess I'll start using that because it sounds cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop doing that because keep just programming the same thing. Save time, do it this way.
Everybody on the floor.
Are you talking like a pseudo bus? Yeah, I've kind of dabbled around in that. I don't really go super deep into it, but you can get some cool stuff using like Patcher, and then like having like the dry signal and then multiple chains of the wet signal that you mess with. What was I gonna do? Here's our bass. Try doing it this way.
Everybody on the floor.
All right, I'm gonna add some crashes in here. When do I want to? I'll try to find a crash I like in here, but you know what? I'll just use the Bay, the crash I use all the time. Yeah, that could be useful as having something like that. I can see the value in doing that because you can kind of quickly say like, "Oh, I'm gonna send this to like a distortion, see what it sounds like," and then which is a lot easier and than like trying to set that up every time. Ah, it's loud. Crash. Oh, by the way, Dingo, I tried using the restream thing, and I couldn't get it to work for some reason. I don't know. I think it's just because of my audio interface, maybe. Like it doesn't want to share or something. I'm not really sure. I think it's because the mic input I'm using is the same one, is on the same audio interface that FL is using. So if I use its native driver, I don't think it lets OBS use it, or vice versa. So to figure out a different solution. I'll have to check out that video. Also, sorry, but I haven't watched your workflow video yet. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't really had much time to just sit down and watch videos. I mean, okay, I've had time. I just didn't. I haven't been in the mood for YouTube, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm using FL Asio right now, and I have the audio interface with the mic input going into OBS, but then everything else from FL is using that same interface and coming out of OBS. So I don't know. I'll have to experiment with it more sometime. Well, that's cool that my advice was useful when you're redoing the mix down. But yeah, no, I hardly ever use my headphones. I mostly just use my monitors because my ears get way too tired if I use headphones all the time. That being said, I am using headphones now because it's just easier with the stream. That way I don't have to have like push to talk, so I don't like have the mic picking up what's coming out of the speakers and all that. Yeah, I don't think I like those glitches actually, so I'm gonna take those out. Or at least mute them for now. Here, there you go. Oh, that's one of those like softwares that kind of like emulates a real space or something, right? Pitch him down. You mean like a tape stop kind of? Or have the glitch pitched down? No, I just think it flows better like going like this. So you get that big kind of impact right when it hits because of the high passes turn off. Maybe I could try high passing the vocals. But I'm trying to figure out a way where I can have the chorus during the build, right? And then also have it in the drop without just like repeating 3 times. I think that's too much. So I'm trying to figure out a way where I can have it kind of naturally like stop here and then like have it come back after 8 bars. Let's try the tape stop at least. Oh yeah, I got this one. Well, vocal chops for me is like me just sitting there for like 30 minutes plus, like cutting it up and then like grabbing pieces and moving around. I don't like it. I could use software to do it, but I prefer to kind of do it manually, which makes it take way longer. Oh my god, that tape stop actually works really good. I like that. Usually tape stops just sound kind of corny because they're so overused, but I think it works really well right here. Alright. Like a reverse crash. That's probably good. You can do some really crazy stuff with Slice X. Like, it's one of those plugins I use it like for drum breaks, but like from what I understand, you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. I just haven't really like unlocked that. You know, like I haven't like looked into it to like really know what I'm doing. guess we'll put a build up snare roll. Yeah. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. Like, someone who uses it all the time will definitely probably know, like, some tricks. What am I doing here? Got sidetracked. Yeah, just need a, Oh yeah, and I also wanted to load up a sampler so I can direct wave, or so I can get the pitch. Direct wave. A sharp. I think that's the key of the track, actually. No, it's G sharp. Not that low. Let's just try doing it the... Oh, that's so cool. I really like creative use of sampling. It's something like I really like kind of like admire and I want to get into, but like I'm just it's so hard for me to break from like the just like, oh, everything is MIDI, you know, mindset that I kind of have at the moment. Oh god, that snare sucks. Okay, I'm gonna use a different one. Let's use one of mine because I know what the key. Big beefer for that one. Nah. Yeah, I think that one works. Yeah, I've tried doing like separate sound design sessions for my tracks, but what ends up happening for me is I'll make all these sounds and be like, yeah, these sounds are all really cool, and like I'll feel like they'll work together, but then when I actually start working on the song, I'm like, oh, actually this lead kind of sucks and doesn't work here, so I got to make a new one anyway. Oh, yeah, wavetables from samples. That's actually really cool. Oh, and Vital's coming out like tomorrow, I think. So make some wavetables. I don't know if I'm gonna buy Vital like right away, but I'm definitely gonna grab it at some point. And I'm planning on getting the $80 version. Oh, I didn't do the thing where I put the velocity at 100%. I'm gonna do that. It just makes mixing these so much easier. Or making the snare roll anyway. I mean, I 100% expect Vital to kill Serum for me anyway. Which kind of sucks because I bought Serum, you know? So it's like, oh, well, this is a lot of money that, I mean, I guess I got my value out of it already, but like, I just don't. Once I get Vital, I don't really see myself using Serum all that much anymore because it's just like just strictly better in like pretty much every way. But I'll probably just do what you suggested and just use it like a glorified preset machine. Because there is a lot of really good patches out there for Serum. So it still has value in that, I guess. Sure, all the snare rolls. We're going old school with like snare rolls every 8 bars. I mean, this song is kind of supposed to be like, for me, that 2010 kind of style hardcore that I was like when I first started like really getting into producing, that was popular. It's just, you know, for me, like in a snare roll, I want like a big kind of like booming snare, but maybe not as big as like the one you would use on like, this is like the main snare in your track. It's just trap snares, like they're so thin. It's just not really like my preference, you know. Like I'm not like against them or anything. It's just, and I have used them before, but I mean, I could try it, I guess. Let's see. Could do. Let's call this trap snare roll. Put one of those in here. Where am I gonna get a trap snare? Let's see. The name of that guy that makes those sample packs that I'm thinking of. Cymatics. Oh, he does. I think I have him under libraries because he has multi. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of trap really has like overexcited high end, in my opinion. You get like that classic kind of like swoopy like sound because you got like the big sub and then like low mids and then like all that like those like ratchet hi hats and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I actually like a lot of trap music. It's like, I mind hi hats. That could work, I think. But yeah, a lot of trap stuff's really sick. It's just that there's also like a lot of bad stuff. But I mean, that's true of any genre, I guess. So. All right, what would you suggest? Pitch up or pitch down? Okay, so as it gets louder, it gets higher, I guess. Could try. I usually go the opposite direction where I'll have the pitch start high and then get lower. it's so loud. Oh, like one. Okay, so we could go like, well, not loud, but high rather. Come on, it snapped to 0. All right. Before I mess with any more velocity stuff, let's. Oh, hey, how come you are selected? Ah, that's cool. I like that. Thanks for suggesting that, because I would have never done that. Yeah, let's get this like fine-tuned here. All right. So I think with the velocity, we're gonna do like probably like 50%. So it's already gonna be audible as opposed to basically not. You mean the snare or like everything? I think the hits are too short for a transgate to really be effective at the moment. Maybe don't go all the way up 1200 or 12 cents. Let's like do like a fifth maybe. That would be 700 cents, I believe. Nah, it sounds wrong. It's got to be a full octave. Look at all these mixer tracks that are not arranged in any meaningful way at the moment. Like, what do you have in mind? No, I don't like that because it kind of like just fades off into nothingness. Maybe maybe I could have not the velocity. Maybe I could have the pitch go back down. What do you? Oh, what do you mean? I use. Oh, I get what you're saying. You mean like this menu? I think it's too loud at the moment. Oh, you mean like actually just like move them up? I mean, yeah, I mean I could do it that way. I've always just done it this way. Never really thought about it. I've been debating, it kind of reminded me, I've been debating going back to using the pips. I don't know yet, I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. But like, sometimes when I'm like making drums in the same pattern, it's really cumbersome to switch between the piano rolls, and it'd be a lot faster just go like, there's my drums. But I don't know. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna, now that I got the build up kind of mostly sorted out now, I am going to save the project for some terrible happens and figure out what I'm gonna do for the breakdown. Let's see. Let's just start here. Guess I'll make my own pad. You could change the pitch of the pips, I believe, if I remember correctly. Let me see. So I haven't used it in a long time either, so I think you. How do you do it? Yeah, like that. So you can put the notes in, and if you hit this little guy and then go to note, you can change what note the pip is hitting. So, I mean, if your notes have to be pitched specifically and you do that like with every drum hit, then using the piano roll is probably still better. have no idea if this is gonna sound good with the rest of what's going on in the breakdown and the vocal, but let's try it out. I'll tweak it as I'm listening. That'd be the best thing to do here.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy, where the DJ screams. It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5'10".
I don't know about that one, but I will keep it so that I have something to tweak. But probably gonna change that sound a lot. Let's use the same-ish. Yeah, it definitely needs like some kind of modulation. I think I need like a warmer pad too. Maybe I'll use this as like the top layer, right? And then I'll have like some preset pads that are better designed for someone who's better at programming pads as like kind of the main thing.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you.
What am I? Yes. Praise and expand.
It was.
Epic pad. That sounds fun.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5'10".
Alright, so now I'm gonna need a bass pad, which I will make with Harmor right now. I say pad, but it's more of just like a subby Reese thingy. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do. They're not even weighted though. They're just really springy. I think what you're hearing mostly is uh the spring pushing the key back up. But I have one of those Nectar Impact LX 25 plus keyboard thingies. It was really like, yeah, well the mic is right next to the keyboard right now because I literally just have a Shure SM58 just sitting on my desk. That's how I've been doing this because I don't have a proper mic set up. I mean, I could, but I don't know. I don't really have the space to have like a mic with like a pop filter and all that on a stand. So this is what I do. What was I doing? Yes, I was gonna make chord plucks. I like my chord plucks. You know what? Since Serum's on its way out, I'm gonna try using Serum to make chord plucks. Give it one last hurrah before it's gone. Get out of here. Yeah, probably look into that. Or like maybe just like a chunk of foam I could sit it on to kind of isolate it a little better. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, chop. Couldn't remember the keyboard shortcut. That's why I was in the menu. Can I modulate that? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Let's put this in the super saw mode. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the
Yeah, I don't really use Serum that often to make hardcore basses. But yeah, you can get some really cool sounding basses with Unison. But the big problem is keeping the phase in check and like making sure that the sub is always like hitting the strongest it needs to. Um, that's why a lot of older hardcore producers they would make really cool sounding basses and then like just like take like a make a couple long recordings of them, and then just load that one shot into a sampler. Which I don't think I've ever really done that, but it is a technique that I remember reading about people doing back when I first started producing hardcore music.
5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. That way your sub is always going to be like at like max power. God, I don't use Serum enough to program non-bass sounds, so kind of having a hard time getting this to sound the way I want. Alright, you know what? This isn't working. And since I wasted all that time, I think I will just use a patch I've made. Save time. Let's Hey, I've done this before. Enchanted Cavern, sure, why not? Try that one.
We went camping at this place. We went camping, I saw you. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy, where the DJ.
God, this art thingy is just takes up so much space in the mix. Like, holy crap. I think that's the big problem here is.
Saw you. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy.
No, I'm not really gonna be messing around with Serum all that much once I get Vital. You're right. Sure, we'll just use the Raindrops one and then get that to fit. Yeah, Vital comes out tomorrow. But like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I'm going to drop the $80 on it right now. I mean, I'm definitely going to grab the free version, like, because, like, why wouldn't I? But, yeah, I do plan on getting the $80 one because I want to support the developer, and also I want all them wavetables and presets. All right, let's try mixing this crap all together. See if I can make it not sound like garbage.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went camping at this place when it was just one of those days with nothing else to do.
hitting the right notes here, or did I change something? Like, some of this stuff sounds out of tune to me. Oh, it looks right to me.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy where the DJ screams. You got it. It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place. It was just one of those days with nothing. It was just one of those days with nothing.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a phase thing, and also frequency too, because these chord plucks have detuning on them, and well, so do the ZR bass, but not as much. So it could be like the notes are doing exactly what you're saying, and they're phase canceling each other. So I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5 foot.
Also, I think the vocals need to be louder in the mix. So, because like they're currently not being compressed or anything at the moment, and they have some compression on them already, but they're pretty raw. So, I think a lot of what is screwing me up is the vocals aren't as loud as I want them to be.
It was just one of those.
I'll figure out a solution. I think what I'll do is eventually I'll just either make a whole new patch or use a different one, and then find one that doesn't screw up the sounds together. And if they all end up doing that, then I'll try like getting more fancy with it and doing side chaining. But I usually just like kind of go back to the drawing board when two sounds aren't working with each other. It's just like, well, I got the wrong sound is kind of like how I look at it.
It was just one of those days with nothing else to do. We went clubbing at this place when I first saw you. 5'10", a perfect smile, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy where the
Oh yeah, I'm adding to it.
It was just one of those days, like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy where the DJ.
Is this really in mono?
Like a movie scene. Up into the galaxy where the DJ screams. You got it. It was just like where the DJ screams.
it's kind of almost acceptable, I think. So I don't know. I'll figure some of this stuff out off stream later, I think, over the next couple days. So it should be fixed next time I'm working on this on stream. But I'm gonna stop working on this track for now. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet, though. I want to work for a little bit on this other thing I've been kind of working on, and it's a mid-tempo song where I tried to combine my Nami synth wavy, synth poppy alias with Mana Weaver into a track is called Convergence. It has quite a ways to go. Like, I don't have a build up for it currently, and but yeah. Anyway, I'll just play what it is. Insert really cool build up here.
Convergence.
And we have the second drop, which is mostly the same as the first one, but I chopped up the audio.
Convergence.
I think I kind of have an idea what you mean, but I'll have to check out some of Note Taker's stuff to really get a better idea what you mean. And I think I've heard some of their stuff, and I have liked it. So they're an artist I probably should be more familiar with, but I'm not. So anyway, I wanted to add like an open hi-hat. That's pretty much all I wanted to do to this at the moment. What is that delete channel doing? Is there anything linked to that? Yeah, there is. Okay, so I gotta make a new one. So open hats. Where the heck is? Oh, they have it. So, but basically, kind of what you're saying is like it'll have like a 1 bar gap, and then the drop just is boom there. Is that kind of what you're saying? Why is this pitched up already? Oh, I know why. Oh, okay. So maybe you just go like. I'll just do something real rough here.
Convergence.
Yeah, I think you're right. 1 beat earlier would work better, especially since the convergence thing starts half a beat in.
Convergence.
I mean, I could kind of dig it, but I still think I want like some kind of build up. Half a beat later. Okay, let me try that.
Convergence.
What did I not grab? Oh, this thingy.
Convergence.
Oh, it's because of the patterns shifted. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna make this open hi-hat, and then I do have an idea actually for the build-up. I think this song's written in G. Yeah, so I could use the where is that? I think it's under effects. Oh, this is gonna be time stretched shit though. Yeah, okay, I did have it embedded.
Convergence.
A synth lord, or yeah, synth lord of the dark side of the mix. I mean, I guess I like Harmer. Guess I'm a synth lord. I don't know, but yeah, Harmer's cool. Harmer's cool. So are the Sith. There you go. Makes sense.
Convergence.
I kind of like this, but it doesn't like fit the song at all, really. Wait. What if I half timed it? So 85 BPM.
Convergence.
Song meme. Yeah, here, I'll do that right now.
Convergence. Convergence.
Hey, there's nothing going on track 7. There we go.
Convergence.
Unlimited power. Open hat. Sure, right there. That looks good. Oh, I don't know. I might do that. Don't tempt me with such things.
Convergence. Convergence.
God. I would help you fill in that with like Star Wars quotes, but I'm just drawing a blank on them right now. I'm thinking of this scene where he tells Anakin that Darth what's his face can like save people like from death. Oh no. All right. Anyway, I think I'll stop the stream here. It's been fun. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, thanks for joining me, Dingo. I always appreciate having you here. Anyway, I'm wrapping the stream up. If you're watching the VOD later and are not a patron, please consider checking out my Patreon and maybe consider becoming a patron. If you are a patron and you watch this, appreciate having you here. And I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.